This is a slip turn he's going to do here. This is how they get these planes out of the sky in a hurry if they're going to land on a lake surrounded by tall trees. So you can just kind of tip it on its side and corkscrew it down. Then he finds a cushion of air right before the water's surface. Eases it right on in, kind of feeling the wind out there. You've got to be careful of crosswinds on the turn of this river. Right back down into the water. Nicely done, Steve Knetz. 2-4 Alpha, 1951 Piper Super Cub. True vintage aircraft. And a good friend at the helm, who we get to visit with, by the way. By way of the radio, because he's our friend.
I'm taking him over.
He doesn't mind chatting with us a little bit. So as soon as he changes channels, we'll say hello. D3 for 2-4 Alpha. How do you hear us, Steve?
Pretty loud and clear.
All right. Well, how's the flying today? It's a little warmer than it was yesterday. Is the air about the same?
Yeah, it's a pretty nice afternoon. High clouds and no rain and not too much wind.
Yeah, sounds like a good day to fly. Of course, you've seen just about everything Alaska can throw at us, having grown up practically in an airplane. Tell us something about your background.
I was raised out in western Alaska along the Yukon River. I've been piloting these aircraft since I was a teenager. My dad was a pilot and instructor. And we also had sled dogs out on the Yukon for transportation. Tried my hand at the Iditarod race in 1980. And in 91, I moved to Fairbanks, became an aircraft mechanic. So now I work on these aircraft full time when I'm not flying.
Well, obviously doing all right since your 51 Cub looks brand new. Take pretty good care of it, it looks like. Has it always been in that good a shape?
Oh, I acquired this aircraft well over 20 years ago. It had brush and weeds growing up around it. Took it all apart, totally restored it, put it back in the air, and have accumulated well over 2,000 hours in it. So it's taken me quite a few places around the state.
Well, now, with this older model plane, Piper quit making these about 30 years ago, I guess. Kind of hard to find parts for it, but you guys that really fly in the bush a lot seem to like to stick with the tried and true. How come you don't upgrade very often?
Well, the Piper Super Cub's design is 30s and 40s technology. It's a very lightweight aircraft. It's real good when you see it equipped on floats for getting in and out of the remote area lakes and rivers. And also in the summer we'll put wheels where we'll operate them off sandbars and ridge tops. And in the winter months we'll go to skis for ice and snow. So just a very versatile aircraft for year-round operation. It's supplying the remote areas where there's no runways available.
Well, I know there are a lot of people that are glad you guys do this, and I'm particularly glad you can show us how it's done. Have you got time to go again, maybe on our left side, or do you need to stay in town?
We'll park back up river and head back to base. You people enjoy the afternoon boat ride, and this will be 2-4 Alpha clear.
All right, that sounds good. Thanks, Steve. D3's clear. All right, good. Got time to go again. It's not always the case, but usually.